Our pharmaceutical manufacturing plant in Rostov-on-Don has been on the pharmaceutical market for more than 20 years. Last year, the management of our plant decided to improve the processes in production to optimize the operation of equipment. At a general meeting on the development of production, the leading engineer of the analytical laboratory suggested updating the analytical and laboratory equipment. Using analytical equipment, they monitor the ratings of moisture level, melting time, transparency, dissolution, hardness parameters, thickness, viscosity. Many analytical operations to determine the quality of raw materials, finished products, we conducted on outdated laboratory equipment, which often did not provide indicators of verification. I work as a leading production technologist, and I was tasked to find and purchase an analyzer of dissolution of tablets and capsules, which is used to measure the speed and degree of dissolution of tablets and capsules. I began my search, having clarified the necessary parameters with the leading engineer of the analytical laboratory in advance. He suggested choosing a compact and modern analyzer, with the ability to regulate the speed of the blade. The engineer advised me to contact the equipment manufacturers first. They provide warranty service, drawings, instruction manuals, and installation of manufactured equipment. I followed his advice. I chose one company in Italy, which produces pharmaceutical equipment, went to their website, and wrote a letter, in which I indicated the desired parameters and the capabilities of the machine. I did not indicate a specific machine. I wanted to see what they could offer me. A week later I got the answer that they did not produce dissolving hardness analyzers, but could develop and produce it, if requested, by the end of next year. That was too long for us, so I decided to look for other equipment manufacturers. I found a company in China on the internet that makes an analyzer for dissolving tablets and capsules. I called them and asked whether they could supply me with similar equipment. They answered that they had such a machine. The manager asked for my phone number and said she would call me back in the evening when she checked with her company engineer about the capabilities of automatic equipment. However, she did not call in the evening. I contacted them the next day. The manager said that she had passed the request on to the design department and that she would contact me when she got an answer. This seems strange to me. When do I wait for an answer? How long to wait for an answer? Not a business-like approach to the customer. After a series of failures, I gave up on finding a pill-dissolving analyzer on my own. Then I remembered that at the Forum of Producers of Equipment for the Pharmaceutical Industry in Moscow, I met a specialist who was engaged in selection and supply of laboratory equipment for the production of medicines. I found his business card, and before contacting him I decided to check whether he really deals with the supply of machines for the pharmaceutical industry. In order to do this, I found his website and studied the information on it carefully. I liked that the website was up to date, with video clips of the equipment and many contacts for communication. I also noticed that the website had been around since 2003. The company had been on the equipment supply market for a long time, and that is a good reason to say that it was successful. I called the manager. He said he remembered me and was happy to hear from me again. I told him that I was looking for a tablet and capsule dissolving analyzer and named the characteristics of the desired machine. He suggested a machine option that was popular with customers and proven in production. I agreed to consider it. The manager sent me by email the passport and instructions for the equipment. He also offered to perform the procedure of turnkey delivery. I liked the proposed version of the equipment, and I agreed it with the management. A week later we signed a contract for the delivery of the dissolving unit for tablets and capsules. 30 days after signing the contract, the manager called me and told me that the equipment was ready and would be delivered in a week. The machine was delivered according to the contract in 30 days. The equipment was compact with simple and easy controls, just like I wanted. It consisted of one tank and one paddle arranged in one row. The main parts of this analyzer rotated smoothly and flexibly. The reservoir, as well as the paddle, were made of quality stainless steel. The lab engineer, and myself included, were pleased with the proposed version of the tablet and capsule hardness analyzer. Choosing an analyzer was not an easy decision. I had a difficult path. There were obstacles and setbacks, but I was lucky. I met a specialist who solved my problems, gave competent advice, and left positive emotions from communication.